From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
Well, and around our neck of the woods, the red cedar pollen is in full force, and it kind of reminds me back when I lived in Louisiana during college. We had so much pollen down there that everything would be covered with a yellow film. It would be thick enough you couldn't even see through your car windshield. Pretty crazy stuff. We don't have that pollen here, but we get just enough, right? We do have a few sprinkles and showers trying to show up on Viper 3D. Most of this pretty insignificant at this point in time. Later on this evening and tonight, that might change just a bit. In the meantime, just generally cloudy skies, but don't be surprised if you see a sprinkle here or there. Our first heavy round rolls in tonight. The main focus will be kind of near and south of I-44. Then another round Wednesday night through early Thursday with lighter amounts northwest of Tulsa and much heavier southeast. We'll get deeper into that here in a bit. The other thing going on that's kind of outside of our headline scope is that it is time to spring forward this weekend, Sunday or Saturday night before you go to bed. Go ahead and put those clocks forward if you still have analog clocks. I mean, most of your phones nowadays, your smartwatches, they do it on their own. You don't even have to really worry about it. But if you do have an old clock, like I have old clocks, you have to reset those. So that is coming up. Our later sunsets are here. A big spread of temperatures across the state. 71 in Durant, 57 in Tulsa. Look out in the Panhandle. I mean, it's winter in Guymon, Buffalo, Gage, and Alva. That is chilly with cloud cover and a north breeze. Not very pleasant. So we got spring in southeastern Oklahoma. Kind of just cool but pleasant, and then just cold out west. And it's just kind of interesting stuff. This cold front's going to stall out. Colder temperatures back to the north and west will be fairly mild to cool here in Tulsa. 60s and 70s down to our South Bismarck. I mean, that is winter. 6 degrees is cold anyway you slice it. They're getting some snow up there as well. Our front later is going to provide the focus for some activity as this piece of energy over to New Mexico is going to move eastward. That'll eventually enhance our shower and storm chances tonight. You can kind of see that here on our water vapor loop. And the main upper level part of this still well out to the west. That's got to move through before all of this kicks out of here. In the meantime, tonight and tomorrow morning, there's that round of showers. Then we'll get a break, and then another one moves in Wednesday night, early Thursday. Then the upper level system moves east and kicks this out of here. We'll still see some cool weather, but the cold weather is going to stay up into portions of the Midwest. And then eventually warmth will start to build back to the southwest. We'll kind of be in between that with maybe a passing shower Saturday and then cool into Monday. But by the time we get past Monday, we'll start to see that warmth try to build back in before maybe another glancing blow of some cooler air moves through. It is that time of year. A lot of ups and downs. It's just kind of what we get. A few showers start to develop this afternoon, mainly north of Tulsa. Then more widespread activity develops along I-44. Some of these thunderstorms could be heavy with some small hail. That'll be the main threat. Heavy rain's really going to be the bigger deal as we move towards tomorrow morning. That moves out 40s, and then we just kind of stay around there into the afternoon, 40s and 50s for the most part, with showers once again reemerging to the south of Tulsa, and then maybe by tonight, once again, we will see that chance for one or two of those storms to be strong. That would be mainly in our southern viewing areas and mainly for hail. And then Thursday, we'll start off with some showers mainly to the south and east, and that should pull out of here by the time we get to Thursday afternoon. We'll be near 60, and then Friday will clear out. Will be cool, but all in all, we might see some sunshine, so that'll be good. As far as rain totals, it really drops off to the north and west where they really needed a lot more. The places that could see 1 to 2, 3 inches of rain don't so much need it. We've seen quite a bit in those areas recently. Cloudy, gloomy, 57, north wind at 9, dew point at 41. Temperatures over the next several days remaining pretty steady. We'll also see those rain chances off and on through the weekend as well, as we have a pretty active pattern in place. Here's your extended forecast. Once again, rain a good bit. Not going to rain all the time, but just keep the umbrella handy. The main area for Tulsa will be through later on tonight. Temperatures remain cool, though, generally below normal. We should be in the low to mid 60s this time of year, so we're going to be near there or just below. So that's not too bad, but we'd like to see some more sunny 70s, but that's just me.